When she starts singing gibberish lyrics like Abra unana morta Gaga, you just know it's going to be a hit. Sixth stays major. Abracadabra morta Gaga. Now I'm going to change just that one note, the sixth degree, removing the natural. Let's hear how it sounds. Abracadabra morta Gaga. Harmonizing, singing riffs and runs, working on your artistic expression, preparing for an audition, or diving into studio recording or music theory. I'm here for you. Root, whole, half, half. I had to put my own twist on it with a witchier and spookier vibe. And of course a ton of harmonies. Abracadabra, shape your lips into an ooh sound and blow. Now add a sound to it, but keep the airflow consistent. Abracadabra, abracadabra. No breaks, no gaps. Hi, it's me, Justine Sounds. If you love to sing and you want to learn how to sing in harmony, you are in a right place. Welcome to the Open-Minded Singing channel. I've also got some exciting news to share. Starting now, you can book a one-on-one online singing lesson with me, so stick around to find out more. Lady Gaga is the mother of art, artistic vision, dance music. She's an incredible singer, performer, and human being. And let's be honest, when she starts singing gibberish lyrics like Abra unana morta Gaga, you just know it's going to be a hit. So Abracadabra stole my heart from the very first second, and I had to put my own twist on it with a witchier and spookier vibe. And of course a ton of harmonies. Let me show you what we are going to sing today. Abracadabra, morona, abracadabra, morta Gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, "There fall off tonight." Abracadabra, 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 abracadabra. Feel the beat under your feet, the floor's on fire. Abracadabra, abracadabra. As always, before we dive in, let me quickly remind you how the Harmony Games series works, and if you are already familiar with it, feel free to skip ahead to the lesson using the navigation below. I will show you how to sing each voice in your favorite songs, and you can practice it first with me, then on your own, and finally sing it with other vocal parts. In the description and first comment below the video, you will find a table of contents, and you can easily navigate between the parts. You can choose to learn just one voice or all of them. You can repeat each section as many times as you want to and go to the next one whenever you're ready. And you can always come back to this video and start practicing right away. On the screen, you will see the lyrics and sheet music. In the upper left corner, you will find the name of the section so you don't get lost. If you want to get to know me a little better, follow me on Instagram as Justine Sounds and Open-Minded Singing. All links to previous episodes from this series with different songs can be found in the description. At first, I didn't plan to make a Harmony Games episode with this one, but you've been asking for it, so here I am with a tutorial and a little analysis of what's going on in the song. I arranged the chorus and post-chorus, including that whispering and the abracadabra, abracadabra. But we'll focus on the chorus, since that's where all the harmonies are happening. The song is in a key of F minor, and it's a great example of the Dorian mode. If you'd like to learn more about different Greek modes in music, let me know in the comments. This is really useful stuff for songwriting and building harmonies. I also wouldn't be myself if I didn't bend at least one musical rule somewhere along the way, but more on that later. We've got 7 vocal parts. The lead vocal, BV1, the higher one. The same part, but an octave lower. BV2, my favorite. The lead, also an octave lower. And two vocals I call the ghosts. They add that spooky vibe. There is a higher ghost and a lower ghost. Let's start with the lead vocal. There is not much to explain here, you know how it goes. Funny enough, I actually recorded the lead last in this arrangement, but honestly the order doesn't matter that much. You can learn all the parts in any order you like, or even start with some of the lower vocals to warm up a bit. It's totally up to you. I will sing the whole thing for you first. Try to follow along, then make sure to sing it a couple of times on your own with the instrumental. Once you are ready, practice it together with all the other voices. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, motau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, devil of tonight. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, motau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, devil of tonight. Backing vocal 1 mostly sings thirds below the lead. I'm talking about interval, of course. But there are moments where we jump above the lead, creating a higher harmony. And if those high notes feel a bit out of reach, try singing them more in falsetto at first, just to get used to the melody. Be gentle with yourself. Taking it easy while learning new melodies is super important. All right, let's sing. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, motau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, devil of tonight. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, motau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, devil of tonight. Now here's a no-brainer. It's the same vocal part as the previous one, just an octave lower. I was actually considering leaving it out, but to be honest, it's great training to sing it since it sits in a different register. Plus, I want you to have a complete picture of what's going on, so you know exactly what you need to add to recreate the full sound from the demo. And let me show you how it goes, and you know what to do. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, motau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, devil of tonight. we jump into my favorite vocal part, I have some exciting news for you. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can now book a one-on-one online singing lesson with me. And I absolutely love teaching and sharing what I know. So if you want help improving your voice, learning the fundamentals of singing and breathing, warming up properly, harmonizing, singing riffs and runs, working on your artistic expression, preparing for an audition, or diving into studio recording or music theory, I'm here for you. Just follow the link to learn more. You will find a few different options to choose from, and at the bottom of the page there is a calendar where you can schedule your lesson. Also, feel free to reach out through my social media if you'd like to get a discount. Just send me a message or an email and I will send you a code. I honestly can't wait to meet you and work with you. And now back to the lesson. Backing vocal 2, I love this one. I've already said it, I know, but you might ask why. Because this particular vocal part contains a note that reveals the essence of the Dorian mode. And here is a super quick explanation of what I'm talking about. You've heard of scales, and you probably know the major scale. That's your basic do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The major scale is built on a specific pattern of whole and half steps. So we have root, whole, half, whole, half. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's easier to visualize when you play it on a piano. Now let's look at the natural minor scale, also known as the Aeolian mode, which is also super common. To get the Aeolian sound, we lower the 3rd, 6th, and 7th degree of the major scale, and that gives us do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Root, whole, half, whole, half, whole. But here is the twist. In the Dorian mode, we only lower the 3rd and 7th, while the 6th stays major. So the pattern becomes root, whole, half, whole, half, whole. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And that major 6th is what gives the Dorian mode its unique magical flavor, the Abracadabra flavor. In the song, you will hear it in moments like Abracadabra, morta Gaga, or in a tongue she said. That major 6th makes a huge difference in the feel of the harmony. Let me play that harmony for you as it appears in the original Dorian mode. Now I'm going to change just that one note, the 6th degree, removing the natural. Let's hear how it sounds. Thank you very much. That's how it would sound in Aeolian mode. Totally different vibe, right? Sometimes knowing a little music theory can take you a long way. And now we are ready to sing it. Abracadabra, moronana, abracadabra, morta Gaga. Abracadabra, braunana, in a tongue she said, death all of tonight. explanation for the previous vocal part was a bit long, so now I will keep it simple. We're going to sing the exact same melody as the lead, just an octave lower. Let's go. Abracadabra, morunana, abracadabra, mordau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, death all of tonight. Abracadabra, morunana, abracadabra, mordau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, death all of tonight. Only the ghosts left. Let's start with the higher one, because the method I use to sing it is actually quite unusual. If you've ever visited my website and checked out the essential singing exercises, you might have seen one that I personally use every single day, the airflow exercise. You can do this with a straw, or the way I did it here, just shape your lips into an ooh sound and blow. Now add a sound to it, but keep the airflow consistent. Make sure the air is steady. No breaks, no gaps. Here is something interesting. There is one note that breaks the rule of the Dorian mode, and it changes the 6th degree from major to minor. And I'm curious if you can spot it. Let me know in the comments. And now let's sing. Abracadabra, morunana, abracadabra, mordau gaga. Abracadabra, brownana, in a tongue she said, death all of tonight. Only one more vocal part left, the ghost, but this time we are going for the lower notes. We will sing it on a simple ooh sound. There is no need to add extra airflow. You can if you want to, but I didn't. Let me show you how it goes. The rhythm here is slightly less obvious since we won't start on beat 1, but don't worry, I will show you everything. Follow me, then sing on your own, and as a final step, practice it with all the other voices. Abracadabra, morunana, abracadabra, mordau gaga. Abracadabra, said, never love tonight. And that's it. Thank you for singing with me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to check out my website openmindedsinging.com and write to me to get a discount on an online lesson. Please give this video a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Leave a comment, request songs or ask any questions. Thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye. Feel the beat under your feet, the floor's on fire. Abracadabra, abracadabra.